Okay, welcome everybody to our Tuesday huddle. And this is not only for our focus group, although a lot of you are members of our focus group, but a lot of you are just clients who are looking for some ideas to have a really healthy holiday. We are just 2 days away from Thanksgiving, and I know a lot of you are wondering, what am I going to do? Is there something that I can eat? Is this going to be a really stressful time? And first of all, I just want to commend you guys for what you've been able to do thus far. Really, what you've chosen to do is move your health forward. And so, even though Thanksgiving is in the middle of this, it is just one day. And the choices that you've made up to this point will definitely give you strength and ammunition for moving forward, even through Thanksgiving. So a lot of people wonder, why should I even bother doing something about my health during this time of year? So many of us put it off until the first of the year, and January rolls around and we step on the scale and we wonder, how on earth did I just gain 10 pounds? Really, the studies show that people are gaining 12 pounds between Halloween and New Year's. And you guys are not going to be those people, and I'm so excited. So really what we want to do is make choices that's going to help you move your health forward, but also support you for what you want in your goals. So one of the number one things that people worry about when they go to family things, especially Thanksgiving, is, what am I going to eat? What am I going to eat? How do I even eat something different than everybody else? And let me tell you this, Thanksgiving is great because turkey is a great, healthy, lean meat. And so go ahead and get your 5-6 ounces of turkey. Load that up on your plate. When it comes to your side dishes, stick with your veggies. You know your veggies. Pile up that plate. If you're missing your mashed potatoes, you can easily do mashed cauliflower. And even though it's not exactly like potatoes, it is a darn close second. I really like them. Another option that you have is to use the MetaFast mashed potatoes, which are the garlic and herb or the sour cream and chive. They're both really delicious, and they're a really good way to stay on track as well. So those are just a few tips. Other things is really focus on your family. That is really why we get together and we express our things. It's for the people around us, the people who have meant so much to us over the year, and share the experiences that have meant so much to you. Moving your health forward is one of those things. And so take that time to express your gratitude for the people who have supported you during your health journey and over the last year. And I promise you, as you're doing that, your relationships are going to grow, and you're going to feel full and satisfied off of friendly relationships and friends, instead of being full and stuffed from turkey and stuffing. So those are just a couple of tips. So this is what Thanksgiving can look like for you. Now, a lot of you are on the 5 and 1 or 4 and 2. And so this is what Thanksgiving might look like for you. I would highly recommend getting up and going for a walk, go for a jog, do some yoga, do some kind of activity to just kind of get your blood flowing and give you that reminder of why you're moving your health forward, why you're making it a priority. So get up and do that. Do 30 minutes, 45 minutes, whatever you choose to do. Make it you time. It'll be perfect. A great way to start the day. And then continue to eat like we have been every 2 to 3 hours. And use your MetaFast meals. That's a really great way to get all of your food in. That's going to help you keep your balanced blood sugar. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I think in the past I was one who would I would skip meals because I knew I'd be eating a lot at dinner time. And you know what? That never served me well because I always ended up eating too much. I was always so sick. And I never really knew a Thanksgiving where I wasn't sick. So I would suggest to you guys to take a moment and write down the reasons why you're doing this, and remind yourself. Maybe save it as a screensaver on your phone. And as you look at your phone all day that day, hopefully, as a reminder to help you stay strong and to help you continue on what you want. So eating every 2 to 3 hours, getting all that water in. You're going to need that water. It's going to be really important. And then lose yourself in conversation. That's an easy way. So I want to open it up to you guys because you probably have some questions. And so let's open it up to you, and let's hear what you guys have to say. So hang on, I'm going to unmute all of you. Okay. All right. So I've got Christy and Annie and Heather on the phone. You guys probably have some questions. So what are your questions?
I have a question.
Yeah.
So if we're going to try and use the mashed potato MetaFast mix, how do we how do we space our meals or whatever to be able to use one of our meals at the same time that we're doing the lean and green?
Great question. Great
Does that
question.
make sense? Am I explaining it right?
Yes, absolutely. One thing that you can do is take part of your green, because we all know that 3 servings of veggies is quite a lot. And so what you could do, you could have some cucumber slices and tomatoes a little bit earlier in the day, pair it with some dip, and that can be part of your green, right? And that can be one of your meals. And then later on, you'll be putting that other MetaFast meal with your choice. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that does. That makes sense.
Okay. Good question.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Okay, so let me play devil's advocate. What if we really, really want a piece of pie, right? Anybody out there really want?
Oh, I already have this all planned out.
Oh, good.
Wait,
I want to hear it.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
So I already on Monday planned out everything that I'm going to eat on Thanksgiving. And so there's things that I'm going to have done and pre-made. And then I also have sugar-free gum, which they make some that are actually really good. And anyway, so that's kind of my plan, is to have that stuff, because our family does pie and desserts the night before, which makes it really rough because that's all they eat. But if I have everything planned and ready to go, and they're super supportive of what I'm doing, it'll be a lot easier.
Awesome. That's awesome, Annie. You know, preparation is definitely key. And I love how you have some things in place. We have optional snacks. You know, get yourself some sugar-free Jell-O. Top it with some Ready Whip. Even grab your brownie and top it with something fun. But, you know, really, like, arming yourself with things is really key. The other thing that I think is going to be most important is support. I've seen so many clients do awesome over the holidays, and I have a few that struggle, and it really boils down to support. Those who have told their family and friends, hey, I'm eating a little bit differently this year, but I'm so excited to be a part of, you know, the holiday, and I just really need your support at this time. You know what? When they do that, people just rally around you. They want to. There may be some naysayers, and that happens. So just surround yourself with the support of people that you know that are around you. And then if they aren't there, you jump online and you contact us or text me, because I'm happy to support you as much as possible too. So good suggestion, Annie. Anybody else? Okay, so there's another thing that I want you guys to think about. Now that you guys have been on the health journey for a few weeks or more, for most of you, a lot of your family is going to notice. They're just going to notice you're eating differently. They're going to notice that you look different. What are you guys going to say? Are you guys going to say anything, or are you going to kind of hide in the corner?
That's what I'm up to, so.
What's that?
Yeah, that's the same with mine.
Say that again, Heather.
Yeah. Oh, I was just echoing what she said, that my whole family already knows what I'm up to. So. Awesome.
That really helps, and they're gonna watch what you're doing, and you know what you can do is you can be a really good supporter for other people and offer them veggies and get lost in conversation and chat with them and strengthen them, because chances are they want to do what you're doing. They want to feel the way you're feeling. It's undeniable that you have more energy, and that translates into just everything. And so you know, when they're asking what you're doing, just be brave. Tell them, like you two have already told your family, you know, I'm changing my health. I'm using a great program that's helping me keep my goals, and I'm excited about that. It's a really, really easy way. So I love that. So any other questions? Okay, here's one for those who might be watching this in the playback. If you do choose to eat things that are not on plan, because that's your choice. I'm not going to say that you can or can't. It's definitely something that you want to do. If you want to, it's your choice. So this is what I would suggest. Dr. A uses the stop and challenge and choose. And I would recommend that you do that as well, especially when you are going to eat things that obviously will throw you out of fat burn. Stop and challenge and choose. Is it something that you really want? Is it worth going out of fat burn for? If you feel like it is, and that's your choice. He also suggests the 1 tablespoon rule, or you know, it's like a 2-bite rule. You take a bite and savor it, take another bite, and that usually takes care of that craving, and you can move on. So, you know, definitely you can move your health forward. You can take charge, but just, you know that having a plan in place is really what's key. So, do you guys have any other questions or concerns?
Not right now. No, I think that answered it for me.
Okay, great. I was going to ask if it really helped you guys feel maybe a little bit more at ease, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I've been feeling under the weather this last week, and it's really taught me a great lesson in this week's healthy habit, which is sleep. Sleep is so, so important. All of the restorative properties that happen in your body take place while you're sleeping. So, I don't know if y'all are Black Friday shoppers and do the no sleep thing. I used to. I don't do that anymore. You know, shop online or something. But what you can do is really just make sure you get a good night's rest. That is going to help you make better health choices. It's going to help you so that you don't feel exhausted. You really will be your very, very best when you are with your friends and family, and it's a lot better to do it that way instead of feeling exhausted. So I hope that's helpful. We're shooting for 7 to 8 hours per night and good quality sleep. So even if you may not be at home, try and set up a routine as close to your own as possible so that you're able to get a really good night's sleep. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Well, are there any other questions before we close up? No?
We're very talkative.
That's okay. Not a lot of questions. That's fine. So what I would love to see your goals. If you guys will post them and just write what your goal is during Thanksgiving, maybe something that has to do with your family and something that has to do with what you're going to be eating. Make those 2 goals and write those down, because that's really, it's going to be a fun way for us to support each other in those goals, all right? So you guys have a really healthy, happy Thanksgiving, and I will talk to you next week.
Thank you. Good.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Thanks.